We just did the Hammock Hauler FLE number 6 in San Felasco near Gainesville.
Dang, he's not playing around.
And this was a rough race for both of us.
And I'm walking again.
From a disastrous mechanical
You're good, bud, you're good.
to a bad crash.
I just crashed.
This is the Hammock Hauler FLE number 6. The course is 9.5 miles long with 554 feet of climbing and 520 feet of descending. I, Mr. Velocity, am in the Sprint Open category and the Rocket Man is in the Sprint Amateur category, so we both have to do 3 laps of this course. If you want to learn more about the Florida Endurance Series and Gone Riding, I'll leave a link to their website in the description.
Welcome back to another race where I try to survive. This time it's FLE and it turned out to be a one of a kind. I was going into it a little beat up because I was trying out new tires and I went down a few times before this.
So one characteristic of most FLE and FSC races is that the starts are chaotic. I was trying to move forward here and I bit off a little bit more than I could chew. I saw what looked like was a small opening, but as I got closer, the opening closed on me. This was definitely my fault, and I got really lucky here that I didn't go down, but now you might be able to tell my handlebar is slightly twisted, and it wasn't bad enough to where I needed to stop and fix it, so I left it like that for the rest of the race.
I was a little surprised to be heading into the trail with Mr. Velocity since he is usually further up.
Close one. And the sun. Terrible angles. Can't see. On your left, on your left. On your left, on your left. Dang, he's not playing around. Can I pass when you get a chance? One more, thank you. Press one on your right. Thank you.
Coming out of the single track, there's a short access road that I was almost sprinting up, and I managed to make up a few positions. The hard thing about FLE is that all the categories in the sprint group go at the same time, so it's hard to tell who is your actual competitor. Because of this, I still thought I was very far back, but in reality there were only a few more racers ahead.
On your right, passing on your right. Boom.
I found myself further back in the race and without a group to draft, so I pushed myself to get into a group to help carry me through this difficult race with its many climbs and sketchy descents. Here I found someone to draft behind with a similar pace to me.
Alright. I wiped out here in pre-ride. So let's not do that again. Right here too. Ah, dadgummit. That turn sucks.
Skipping forward a little bit, I had not made any more passes and I was trying to recover. And also these guys had a pretty good pace. The racer directly in front of me with the white helmet had actually passed me.
And here my race comes to a creaky halt.
One more. One more. You're good, bud. You're good.
On this climb, a stick that nobody loves gets in my derailleur pulley. What you don't see is that it broke a lip in that pulley which keeps the chain on it. So my chain kept coming off and my race basically ended there. I really tried to believe that I could ride it back to the finish line, but the more I tried to ride it, it became obvious that it wasn't going to happen. So I resorted to climbing and scootering on the climbs and flats, and riding the descents back to the car.
No, that's okay. Keep it. Yeah, now.
So I'm still making up positions. The other three racers had made a small gap on us, and it turns out that there were only 4 more racers ahead. At the moment I thought they were more ahead of me, so my plan was to still catch them and keep going.
So yeah, scootering my way down. I should get faster. This isn't half too bad actually. And I'm walking again. Well, even though the race is over, it is at the same time. At least I get to be done my race early. They don't. Man, it's easier to feel when you're not pushing your brains out. Can I pass here? Can I pass? Oh, you're right. Thank you.
Starting lap 2, I finally caught up to the lead group. The racer next to me with the red bike and colorful jersey was the only racer in my category in this group. My category had a total of 5 people, including me. So when I passed him, I was technically in first, at least for my category. This group had a good pace here, so I just stayed behind them instead of going past.
Good job, bud.
Eventually, the 2 racers who were not in my category pulled away, and I also managed to pull away from my competitor, so I was by myself in the lead of my category.
I just crashed. Oh, my right leg is killing me.
Once I had a good gap, I crashed on a turn and it hit my shin pretty hard. I had a sharp pain going through my entire right leg, so I had to slow down and let my body reset. Because of that, my competitor passed me, and this was the start of my backwards progression. And what was even more annoying was the crash stopped and saved my Garmin, so it only recorded half of the race.
If you want to go by, you can go.
Yeah, definitely.
Starting lap 3, I was still in second in my category. I was still struggling to get my rhythm back. I would feel good for a moment and would push hard, but then I would blow up and slow down. And then I would feel good again, and it was just a cycle over and over. But the damage had been done and there was no catching my competitor.
One more, thank you. On your left, please.
I was by myself for almost the entire third lap. It was kind of boring. I managed to hold off more riders from passing me, and I crossed the line in second place with a time of 2 hours, 7 minutes and 10 seconds and a speed of 14.8 miles per hour.
I did not finish the race because some stick that nobody loves hates me. Instead, I finished the trek back to the car before Mr. Velocity. Hahaha, know your place, Mr. Velociraptor. Anyway, I did 7.56 miles of riding with an average speed of 13.3 miles per hour and 2.76 miles of hiking with an average speed of 4.7 miles per hour.
We hope you enjoyed this video and we will see you in the next one.